The most valuable audience that allows you to get the best from social media and allows you to spread your message far and wide is a targeted audience filled with people who are interested in your niche. But many people wonder, how exactly do I use social media to grow a targeted audience? And the actual process of getting the targeted audience is not as difficult as many people make it seem. In fact, growing a targeted audience on social media all comes down to two simple steps. The first step is finding ideal accounts related to your niche. And when I say an ideal account, I'm talking about an account with a large audience. So tens of thousands of followers. And if you find people with hundreds of thousands of followers, then those people work as well for this particular strategy. So you want to find someone with a huge audience, but you also want to find someone who follows a lot of people. Because if these people have a ratio close to 1-to-1, then these are people who are following other people to get follow backs. So they are following people who they expect will follow them back. You also want to look for people who are getting engagement, because it's easy nowadays to buy fake followers and make your account look bigger than it really is. So when you see someone with 100,000 followers or 200,000 followers, you want to make sure that those people are the real deal. So check their posts, see how much engagement they're getting, and if they are getting a lot of engagement, then these are people who really apply to this strategy. And then finally, healthy growth. You want to choose accounts that are gaining over 100 followers every single day, because in my experience, the more an account is growing when you apply the other part of the strategy, the more your account will grow as well. The second step is to go to these accounts, these ideal accounts with huge audiences and all of those other things that we recently discussed, and follow their followers. Now, when you do follow these people's followers, if you have the necessary tools, like for Twitter, Tweepy allows you to do this, you want to look at their follow ratio and their activity. The ideal person to follow is someone who is following one of the ideal accounts in your niche with a huge audience, and this person looks like they'll follow you back and is also very active on the social network. When I do a filtered search on Tweepy, I always look for people who have good follow ratios, indicating they will follow back, and I look for people who sent out a tweet less than 24 hours ago. You want people who are very active, because they will check their social media account often to see who recently followed them so they can reciprocate. And if you get enough people to reciprocate by following enough people, you will grow a highly targeted audience that will allow your brand to grow on social media, and your message will be able to spread, and your content, your blog posts, your YouTube videos will get more traffic from your social media marketing efforts. I'm curious about what niche your ideal influencers are in. This should be your niche. So when you answer this question, you're also answering what niche you are in. And then the third question, which is actually really important, which of your social media accounts is number one? Which one is your top priority? Because one mistake many people will make is they will create numerous social media accounts on all the top social networks and try to raise them all up at the same time. The problem is you have to learn some things for Facebook, some things for Twitter, some things for Instagram. But if you focus on one social network and you focus on growing one large, highly targeted audience on that one social network, instead of trying to grow audiences on other social networks, then you will learn the methods quicker that will allow you to achieve big goals, such as getting 10,000 followers, 100,000 followers, and even 1 million followers if you really keep with it and learn new techniques along the way to grow your brand on social media. That is all for this lecture. I hope it has served you, and what I want you to do is to dream big, achieve greatness, and unlock your potential. today.